Welcome to
What's up, you donkeys? Welcome back to the vlog. Haven't done a long form vlog in a while, trying to get back into it. Here's a really fun session I was shooting for shorts, but the session turned out to be so amazing that I couldn't help but make it into a long form vlog. We're talking multi-way all-ins without a premium. We're talking quads. We're talking getting it in bad and sucking out. We're talking a lot of chips coming our way. And make sure you stay tuned to the end of the vlog because I will be showing you my cash game report that I've been recording since restarting my bankroll in February after torching 12K last year. I'm gonna be showing you my cash game report at the end of each long form vlog just to keep myself accountable and keep you folks updated on my progress, if any. Let's get into the vlog. Here are the most interesting hands from the game. Shortly into the session, we pick up Queen Jack offsuit in the big blind. There's an under the gun straddle to $6, 1 caller, 2 caller, 3 caller, limpers, no limping. I squeezed to $45, hoping to just take down all the dead money. This is 1-3, people don't fold, so 1 caller, 2 caller, surprising fold, and some table talk from the maniac real estate agent.
Set me up for this, Greg. All right.
He has a personal vendetta against me because I bluffed him off third pair one time. Anyway, he goes in for $85. It takes me a while to figure out if he's reopened the pot, but I have a good feeling that Queen Jack offsuit is ahead of whatever he limped shoved with. So I want to isolate the real estate agent, so I go all in once I figured out the simple arithmetic of whether or not he's reopened the pot. Unfortunately, I've forgotten this is 1-3. People don't fucking fold. Big blind comes along and calls all in for $175. Fuck, fuck, fuck. 3 ways all in pre-flop with Queen Jack offsuit does not feel good. So let's see a run out. But not before Maniac Real Estate Agent tells the dealer just exactly how he likes his flops.
Really nice. Show me that. Show me that number. Not good. Upside down.
No!
I missed that.
Oh.
Runner, runner. Hi.
Jack?
Oh, man.
No way.
Queen Jack's good there.
Oh.
What's all I want to do?
Winner, Gagnon.
Winner, Gagnon. Next time we straddle $6 on the cutoff. This game has a Mississippi straddle, which most times people confuse Mississippi straddle as meaning button straddle, but it actually means you can straddle from any position. So this game has a Mississippi straddle. We straddle for $6 on the cutoff. We've got an offsuit fork. Small blind calls, big blind calls, under the gun calls, middle position calls. We check.
Check.
Check. We got 5 players?
5 ways off to a flop in position. Flop comes king high, so we've got top pair but devastatingly shit kicker. Big blind leads up for $15. Under the gun calls. Kicker so bad, but I have top pair, I call. Everyone else folds, so now we're down to 3 players. We're in position to a turn. Binky bink bink. It's the 4 of clubs. We now have 2 pair. Big blind continues the aggression and bets $50. Under the gun calls. We decide on a raise here to get value from flush draws, straight draws, and king X's. Big blind calls, under the gun calls. Not sure if we should be feeling good about our 2 pair or not at this point, but I'm thinking sets and top 2 just rip it all in and over my raise. So we're off to a river in a huge pot. River is the 9 of hearts. Big blind checks. Under the gun hasn't left himself much left behind and goes all in for $25. Queen 10 gets there, so I'm not gonna raise, so I just call. Big blind just goes something, something pot odds and calls. And we're good. They both muck.
Winner, Gagnon.
So I made a short out of this hand, which I have already released. And it happened within this session. It's very ridiculous. Here's the short. Okay, this hand is really stupid. There's an under the gun limp, +1 raises to 20, 2 calls, lots of dead money in the pot. Time to make like the last bit of toothpaste in the toothpaste tube and squeeze. We raise to $120. Big blind cold calls, limper folds, +1 calls, middle position folds. Maniac real estate agent on the button who initially just called goes all in for $214, reopening the pot. So I go all in to isolate Maniac real estate agent, but I don't realize how short the big blind is, and he calls for $250. +1 says something, something pot odds and calls. So we're 4 ways all in pre-flop. We don't even have a premium. Stu Hunger, have mercy on our soul. +1 has Queen Jack suited, button has Ace Jack suited, and Big Blind says he has 8. One time! Oh my god.
Give me a queen.
Oh my god.
Wait, who's winning? Who's winning?
I think
Straight.
we chop, me and you.
We chop.
We end up chopping, and who better to chop with than our good friend Kyle Ivan. Follow him on Spotify and stay loose, play 7 deuce, you donkeys. We've been running so hot. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. We're in for $400, sitting on more than $1,300, and we color up for some greens. Oh, here's another silly hand. We opened Queen 8 suited from middle position, which fair. It's a little loose, but if you look at my table, the middle part of it says stay loose, play 7 deuce. So deal with it. Button calls, and the short stack kid in the small blind just rips it all in for $40. Something pot odds. We just call. Button folds, which is nice. So we're just heads up, no more action, and we're up against Queen Deuce of clubs. We'll take it. Let's watch her run out.
Clubs.
Open ender.
Open ender. Pair.
Winner, Gagnon.
Next hand, under the gun straddle is $6. I raise to 20 from +1 with King 9 suited. Hijack calls, small blind calls, big blind calls, initial straddler calls. 5 ways to a flop in middle position. Flop comes Jack 9 deuce, rainbow, 1 club. We've got middle pair multi-way, and it checks around, thank goodness. Turn is the 6 of clubs, giving me the flush draw to go along with my second pair. Small blind leads out for $25, very tiny bet. Good odds to go chase my flush, maybe we're even good with our 9. I call, everyone else folds, heads up to a binky bink 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 river of 4 of clubs. We now have the second nuts with the king high flush. We bet pot, they fold.
Winner, Gagnon.
I bet my life there. That's a flush.
Congrats, Mr. Real Estate Man. You get to live to see another hand. Okay, so in this session, apparently I don't like doing much thinking post-flop. So here's another all-in pre-flop hand. There's a straddle in middle position at $6. Cutoff raises to $16. Small blind calls. Big blind 3 bets to $56. I think small blind might be doing this light, so I just go for the cold 4 bet to 125 with ace queen offsuit. Everyone else folds. Big blind goes all in for 148. Only 23 more for me, so snap call, and we're off to a race.
Ace.
Tens?
I had a queen and a hijack.
Much lower. Pocket there, yeah.
Not behind it. You're behind now.
Oh, unless I had 6 of 8 sevens, but I did not.
Nice hand. Nice hand.
Fuck! Okay, so I fuck up here. It's a bomb pot. I basically have second pair on both boards with a pair of 8s, and it checks through. On the turn, someone makes a weak $25 bet, someone else calls, and I think to myself, y'all ain't got shit. And I block sets on both boards with my 8, so I raise to 125. They both call. I give up river and lose. They both show that they called my raise with 1 pair holdings on the turn. I forget people watch Rampage and no one folds anymore. I also start to take note that I'm winners tilting and thinking I'm invincible, so I like check myself, but we just torched $100 there for no goddamn reason. Next hand, I look back at, and I'm like, what the hell was I doing? There's an under the gun straddle to $6. Maniac Real Estate Agent min clicks, bumps up to $12. I don't know why I don't 3-bet to isolate and gain position. I just flat on the hijack with ace jack offsuit. Folds to button, who now goes all in for $127. Folds back to me, and I know ace jack offsuit is a fold to a 3-bet, especially when you're out of position, but I don't know why. I call. I think it's probably because like I lost ace queen offsuit with ace jack, and now I'm like, I need to redeem myself, or like thinking ace jack offsuit is the best hand now. I don't know. Off to a race.
I'll give you action.
I did one action.
King high. Ace high. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why?
Yeah, you are.
Alright.
Once.
For sure.
One
you
twice.
will.
One time?
You
One
never
time.
showed. This is
Next
the first
game.
time you opened.
Ooh, there's a diamond. Oh,
Jack.
King or
6
queen?
outs.
No.
Sorry, man.
It is what it is.
Winner, Gagnon.
We changed seats. Okay, another bomb pot. Time to redeem myself. We flop top 2 on one board, nothing on the other board. One guy bets $50, everyone else folds. Villain only has 225 behind, so we just go all in. He snap calls. He has ace 8, he has top pair on both board. Board runs out, it's a chop. Seems like a big pot, but we only won $30. We're in middle position with ace 5 suited. The short stack kid open goes all in for $64. The same kid that went all in with queen deuce suited. So we're not going anywhere. We call. And small blind calls as well. So 3 players with the short stack kid all in with no side bot. Flop comes ace 3, ace rainbow. We've got trips. We get so excited we check out of turn.
Check.
And and they check back and then we check back. Yes, we have trips, but we've got a pretty shit kicker. We still have to be a little wary, especially with the third guy in there. Turn is the 4 of clubs. Board is getting a little more connected. So we go all in for $180. I don't know how to play dry side pots. Coach, please help. Small blind, snap, folds, just me and the short stack kid. River is the ace of diamonds. We've got quads, and better yet, our kicker plays, so we win the high hand bonus. And the short stack kid shows jacking
Winner,
off.
Gagnon.
Respect, kid. Reminder, if you two love jacking off, buy my merch. Link in description below. We've been playing for a few hours now. We're up bucket, so we decide to rack up and get the hell out of there. It's time to claim our high hand bonus prize. So the high hand bonus at this game is very wholesome. You get to pick out a prize from under the Christmas tree. Yes, it's March. They don't give a shit. I was tempted to pick the Shiba, but I went instead with the cherry flavored Baileys. Alright, been a while since we've done a long form vlog. Decided to do one today and ran super hot. Good to be back. In for 400, out for 50.95. Stay loose, play 7 deuce. See you next time, you fucking donkey. Subscribe. And as promised, here are my cash game results. Here, just take a look, just flipping through all the details and data quickly, just to keep you up to date with what's going on. Thanks again for watching, you donkeys, and remember to stay loose, play 7 deuce.